Good morning, students. Welcome to Lecture 1 of Module 4 BJT Applications and Feedback Amplifiers and Oscillators. So, we will straight away jump into the topic feedback amplifiers. And if you see, feedback amplifiers are the circuits used to strengthen the weak signals, like how we have seen in operational amplifiers. We know that amplifiers will amplify any weak signal and give the amplified version of that particular input weak signal. The process of amplifier is to amplify the signal without changing its characteristics except its amplitude. The amplifier that works on the principle of feedback is known as feedback amplifier. The process of feeding a part of output back into the input is called feedback. Now, if you see the simple block diagram of the feedback amplifier, we can clearly see here that this particular term or this particular element in the figure, the element A is nothing but your amplifier, and the element B is your feedback network. Clear? And if you see here, we have one signal, that is V in, that is the input signal, and that is given to the mixer, and we have a portion of output that is fed back through the feedback network beta, and the output of this particular feedback network is Vf. Clear? And at the mixer, if you see, the input which is going in to the amplifier, that is Vi, is different from Vin, and this particular Vi is nothing but Vin, which is positive, minus Vf. Clear? So please get this particular thing right, that don't get yourself confused with V in and Vi. Clear? So this is the input signal. This Vi is the input to the amplifier. Clear? And this Vi is given by a formula, that is Vin minus Vf. Clear? Now, in this figure, it consists of an input signal that is fed to the mixer, where it is combined with the feedback signal Vf. The difference of this signals, that is Vi, is the input to the amplifier. So we can see that Vi is equal to Vin minus Vf. So a portion of the amplifier output is connected to the input side through the feedback network beta, that we have clearly seen here, that a portion of output was fed back to the input side through the feedback network beta. Here, now moving on ahead, there are two different types of feedback. So we have two different types of feedback, that is positive feedback and negative feedback. Now this is decided on the basis of the phase of the input signal and the phase of the feedback signal. So we will compare the phase of the input signal and the phase of the feedback signal to decide whether it is a positive feedback or a negative feedback circuit. Clear? So if you see here clearly, let us see the particular circuits. So here, if we see, we know that in the positive feedback, so this is my input signal, so I have given a positive peak followed by a negative peak as my input signal, and if we see the feedback signal, Even the feedback signal is a positive peak followed by a negative peak. So when I compare these two difference in the phase difference is 0 degree. The phase difference is 0 degree. So here the phase difference is 0 degree. Therefore, they are called positive feedback circuits. Therefore, they are called positive feedback circuits. And if you see in the negative feedback, the input is a positive peak followed by a negative peak, but your feedback signal is a negative peak followed by a positive peak. So there is 180-degree phase shift between the two signals. Therefore, it is a negative feedback. Clear? So we have another name for the positive feedback or negative feedback. So we usually say if they have 0 degree phase shift, we call it as in phase. We call it as in phase. And when it is 180-degree phase shift between the two signals, we call it as out of phase. We call it as out of phase. Clear? So to identify whether it is a positive feedback or a negative feedback, we need to compare the input signal with the feedback signal. So if they are of same signal and 0 degree phase shift, so they are called to be in phase. So if we see the definitions of the positive and the negative feedback amplifiers, if the input signal and the feedback signal are in phase, then it is called positive feedback. And if the negative signal, for the negative feedback, if the input signal and the feedback signal are out of phase, then it is called negative feedback. So we will further see the next topic. So the feedback connection types. So when we tell the feedback connection types, there are different methods to connect the feedback. So here there are basically 4 ways of connecting the feedback signal. Both voltage and current can be fed back to the input either in series or in parallel. So we have 4 different types, that is voltage series feedback, voltage shunt feedback, that is parallel, and current series feedback and current shunt feedback. But for your syllabus, we only have the voltage series feedback, which we'll see it in the next class. This is the end of the class. Thank you.